Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Elaine and the channel's called Silver Moonlight. It's a lifestyle channel, guys, so I do all sorts of uploads. I upload usually 3 times a week and I upload well, all sorts of things really. Shopping hauls, I do bits in the garden, I do DIYs, we're doing a house renovation at the minute. Yes, I do like shopping hauls, but I do them in shops like B&M and Home Bargains, The Range. Clothing, I do a lot of supermarket fashion, and I also do a lot of try-ons as well. I do all sorts, guys, so if there's something that sounds like you'd be interested in, I would love to have you subscribe to my channel, and yeah, that would be fantastic. Also, I just need to say it as well, a big thank you to all my existing subscribers, you know, for all your continuing support on my channel. It's growing, isn't it? Yes, guys. Hello, Bonnie. I've got Bonnie here today. Yeah, I don't know if you've seen Bonnie before. You know, she hasn't been on the channel for a while, but she's, look at her, she's wanting to cuddle in today. I'm just going to put Bonnie there. Bonnie, you lie down there, sweetheart. Good girl. So, guys, what happened is I've done a Vinted haul recently, and I bought this dress on Vinted. Now, I can get this dress on, but it is a bit tight. So, the inspiration is this dress to lose some weight. Now, I'm not talking about like losing a lot of weight. I just want to be comfortable in this dress, basically. If I can lose more, that's a bonus, you know, that's great. But the aim is for this dress to be fitting me like really comfortably, because I absolutely love it. It's a stunning dress, guys. You can still get it on Vinted. I've seen a few still on there. But it's stunning dress, and I want to get into it. So usually when I set like a goal for myself to slim, I do a soup. It's like a homemade soup, and that's the recipe that I want to share with you today, just in case you're thinking about like eating more healthier, and you know, and if you want to lose weight as well, for, you know, the summer's coming, isn't it? So everybody likes to look their best in the summertime. So yes, I thought I'd share the recipe with you. It is adaptable, guys. So if you're not a meat eater, you know, if you're vegan or vegetarian, you can totally just omit the meat, you know, not put that in at all. And yes, I do it with dumplings, but obviously if I'm slimming, I don't want to put the dumplings in, but I will put them in for the rest of the family. But it is very, very adaptable. You can put whatever type of meat you want in there. You know, I've done it with bacon pieces, but if you wanted to do it with like chicken, it's totally up to you, you know, but it is like a low calorie, low fat soup. So you know, you can eat loads of it basically. Without feeling guilty as well, you know, and still lose weight. Yes, guys, so I'm going to fit in the footage of me making this lovely, delicious homemade soup. Right, guys, for the soup, I hope you can see, guys, there, I've just adjusted you. For the soup, equipment-wise, all you're going to need is your chopping board, a knife. I've got 2 big pans here, because I'm doing 2 big pans of broth. So I'm going to freeze it, you know, so like batch do it and then freeze it. Okay, so also you will need, well, you don't need this. This is a very, very old food processor, but it still works perfectly fine. So I'm going to be using my food processor for this. You can't just grate the vegetables with like a grater. You will also need, which I've forgotten, I'll just grab it. You'll also need a peeler as well. So that's equipment. So ingredients, you're going to need a turnip. You're going to need some leeks as well. So I've just got these leeks. You're going to need some potatoes. I've just, all of my veggies from Aldi. Some carrots as well. You're going to need some, well, this is optional actually, pearl barley. You can also put broth mix in, or just lentils or split peas, whatever you like, you know, but I just like it with the pearl barley. and also some bacon pieces. You can buy just bacon pieces. These are gammon and bacon pieces. Now you can put bacon in, gammon in. If you can't find the pieces, you can just cut bacon up and put that in. You can also put chicken in, or ham, or turkey, you know, or you can just leave it meatless, you know, and just have the vegetarian option. You will also need some stock cubes as well. I've got one for each pan. I just use these stock cubes from Aldi, you know, it's just the vegetable stock cubes. Yes guys, that's all the ingredients we need, so we'll get to it. Right guys, so I'm just going to start with my turnip.
I've been feeling so small. Watch the clock ticking off the wall, but tonight I'm letting it go. Spend my coin for sure. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out. So
right guys, that's all of my turnip peeled. So next I'm going to do my carrots. So I'm just going to quickly peel these.
Come break me, try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at the beautiful stars, I wanna take a trip to Mars. Nothing can break me, no, nothing.
Okay, so I've peeled all my carrots. Next I'm going to move on to peeling the potatoes. This guys is like the longest time, you know, that you'll spend doing the soup. Just like this little prep, you know. I have left the worst to last because I do not like peeling potatoes. Not at all. Either with a knife or with a peeler. It's not my favourite job. So I'm just going to put these on it. Holly's crying because Emma and Jamie's gone out. I'm just going to put this on a time lapse whilst I peel these potatoes.
I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out. So try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town.
Right guys, that's all of my potatoes peeled. Now I'm just gonna do the leeks.
Come break me, try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at the beautiful stars, I wanna take a trip to Mars. Nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me. I wanna drive a faster car. I'm gonna be myself, I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna be myself, I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna be myself, I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna be myself, I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars, I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me, no, nothing.
Right, I'm just gonna put my leeks in the pan. I'm just gonna divide it between the two pans.
Stars, I wanna take a trip to Mars. Nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me.
Right, I've just washed my turnip and I'm just gonna cut it up so it fits in my food processor so I can feed it in. Okay, so those will fit in the food processor. So I'm just gonna plug it in. It's a very old food processor, but it does still work. And oh, this food processor's got to be about 35-year-old. Is it about 35-year-old? Yes, about 34-35-year-old, this food processor. I've had it such a long time, but still works. It doesn't look too good because it's gone yellow. It used to be white and it's gone yellow like over time, but yeah, it still absolutely works. So let's get this turnip grated. I find this much quicker than a manual grater, so if you've got one of these, it's brilliant. Please still work. Oh, it helps if I turn on the power. Right, I'm just going to add this to the pans, just equally between the two. And then I'll grate some more. It's so quick with the food processor, it really, really is. Share it between the two pans. Okay, that's fabulous. So next, guys, I'm just going to wash my carrots and then shred those. Right, guys, I'm just going to chop these carrots up and you know, make them into more manageable pieces to fit in the food processor. So I'm just going to chop them and I'll put them in my colander and then I'll wash them. Okay, I'm just going to wash these carrots now. Right, so we can start grating these. Okay, so I'm just going to add this to the pans. Okay, we'll just add the rest. So we'll just add this to the pan. Pan's getting very, very full. But that's just what we want. Full of veggie goodness. Right, so I've got that in the pans. I don't even know if you can see that one, it might be just out of shot. Next, I'm going to chop my, wash my potatoes. So I'm just going to pop them in here. Right, I've washed these and I'm just going to chop them up into smaller pieces and then I'm going to pop them in this bowl because we don't need to add the potatoes yet. So I'm just chopping them into pieces like this. just like small pieces. Right, so I've just chopped all my potatoes, so pop them in this bowl, and I've put some water in so they don't discolour, and I'm just going to put that to one side because we won't want that just yet. What I do need is this bacon pieces, so I'm just going to open these and cut these up. I have changed my chopping board. What I'm going to do is try and get as much fat off the bacon as I possibly can. So I'm going to cut the fat off it. I mean, you're not going to get all of it off, you know, that's like the nature of bacon, isn't it? But I'm going to cut like the visible fat off, and then I'm going to just pop it into a bowl. So I'm just going to pop the pieces in a bowl, and I'm just going to cut them up, you know.
You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling down. Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know, really wanna know.
Right guys, I've just put some water in the pans, and I've just done it where like it's just literally covering the you know, the vegetables. Can you see that? And then I'm going to pop in a stock cube in each pan. Oh, that's Lily sneezing. So I'm just going to pop this stock cube in. And then I'm going to just pop these on the gas until the vegetables start to reduce, and then I shall come back. Right guys, so I'm just going to open the barley, and I'm going to pop a half the packet in this pan with some water.
Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down.
So I'm just going to pop some water in there, and I'm going to put it on the gas to cook. Right, so I've just put these on the hob, and I've just popped the lids on, and I've got these sitting here waiting to add later on. Right, so my veg is cooked down a bit. I hope you can see it, guys. I'm just going to try not with the camera angle. Can you see that part? Okay, so I'm just going to add the potatoes in. Okay, give them a little stir. Right, I'm just going to pop my bacon pieces in as well. Just share them out between the two pans.
How come the trees gets undressed when it's cold? And don't think.
And then I've just got a gentle heat under these pans, basically so they don't boil over. So I'm just going to give that a little bit stir. and then I'm going to pop the lids back on. Right guys, so the potatoes are almost cooked. So the last thing I'm going to do is add the pulses and the barley. Now I've drained this and I've rinsed it, and I'm just going to add some into the pans. So I'm going to add half into this pan and the rest in here. I've took the lids off, guys, so I'm just going to stir this in and then leave it to gently bubble. Wow, it's very full, guys, but it hasn't boiled over yet. But yeah, it's I'm just mixing this in, and then it's done. You know, I give it like 5-10 minutes, and then the soup is made. And what you can do is with this soup as well, you can, I mean, what I might do is take some out of here and pour it in another pan, and then I could do some dumplings and put some dumplings in, because I'll probably do a pan with dumplings and the pan without. So I'll have the one without, but the rest of the family can have the pan with the dumplings, because it's just really nice with the dumplings and crusty bread. Also, you can add some seasoning now, but I won't be adding any salt because there's enough salt in with the bacon. So I'm just going to add some black pepper. Now I like loads and loads and loads of black pepper. So yes, I'm just adding the black pepper in it here. You can also add any herbs in that you want to add as well, but for me, I just like it like this, you know. It's the way my mum used to cook it, and I loved it when she cooked it when we were kids, you know, when I lived at home. She used to do this. This was like one of my favourite meals. But I also liked, she did puddings in the corner, it was called, and it's like mince and onion with dumplings, and it's done in the oven. So I'll do that one time as well, because if you're not from the area, you might not know what that was, but it's called puddings in the corner. And it used to be because you did the puddings in the corner of the dripping tin, like of the roasting tin. Oh God, we call it dripping tin, sorry. So you would put the dumpling puddings in the corners, but in our family it was like puddings around the dripping tin, around the roasting tin. So but my kids absolutely love it. You know, they absolutely love like puddings in the corner or mince and dumplings. So yeah, I will share that with you on the channel, I guess, if you want to see that. Another thing, guys, is really strange, and I cannot tell you how it is, but the soup in this pan tastes different to the soup in this pan, and I have no idea why. Because I put exactly the same ingredients in it, and they're both aluminium pans, so I have really no idea why they taste different. But I can also tell you this one always tastes nicer than this one. And this is a pan, it used to be a pressure cooker, you know, the old pressure cookers, and I broke, well, the lid had broke, and I just thought it was like there was nothing wrong with the pan, you know, so I thought I was going to keep the pan just as a saucepan. And I'm glad I did, because I use it all the time. This pan I use probably daily, you know. I use both of them because I'm always cooking for like usually about 6 of us on a daily basis. Sometimes I cook like more, but yeah, I just cannot explain how it's a different taste. And this soup also, guys, it tastes, I mean, it'll taste nice now, but if it's allowed to cool down, and the next day, the following day, it kind of thickens up, and it tastes amazing then. You know, it's really nice when you like eat it the next day. It's lovely. Right guys, so this is the soup finished. I've just got a bread roll here, and yeah, it's just so easy to do. And you know, you can do loads of it. You can freeze it, you know, and just get it out the freezer as and when you want it. So I'm going to enjoy this. Right guys, I hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you have, please give me a like. Try the soup, you know, it is really, really nice. You can freeze it as well. It's brilliant, honestly. So this dress, yeah, I will get into this dress comfortably. Hopefully not long, you know, definitely before the summer. If you want to see what this actually looks like on me, I'll link the video in the description box down below, so you can see what it looks like on me now. And I will report in, you know, when when I lose like a little bit of weight. I'll let you know how I'm getting on, you know. Hopefully, you know, if you want to lose some weight as well, come along and join me, you know. And we'll do it together. It's always great to have a little bit of support, isn't it? Bit of moral support there. And yeah, just let me know in the comment section as well, you know, if you fancy coming on this like little journey, you know. Yeah guys, until the next time, which will be on Friday for the house renovation video. You must see the house renovation video this week. There is some surprises. I'm not saying it's a good surprises either, guys. Yeah, it's a bit of a mixed bag with this week's renovation vlog. So you'll see what I mean on Friday, you know, when you watch it. But yeah, until then guys, enjoy your week and I shall see you in the next one. Bye.